Welcome back to Twism. This week in social media, let's jump into it. Let's talk about Instagram. Instagram is experimenting with a new vertical grid format for user profiles. So they're going to move away from the traditional square thumbnails and basically show you like the full reel thumbnail instead of just a clipping of it. Basically to highlight more video-centric content, even vertical photos that we all take since we're all using our phone this way. They're adapting to user behavior and trends and basically the aesthetic of it. In another attempt to basically copy-paste Snapchat, they're initiating a live test of their friend map feature, which allows users to see and share locations with close friends. It'll add a layer of interaction, it'll enable users to tag and share experiences at specific locations. If you've been on Snapchat, it's basically just the Snapchat map. Like, you can see where your friends are and they can see where you are. If you're like me and you like to keep your receipts, you may not be able to do that anymore because basically Instagram is implementing screenshot blocking for temporary DMs. So this aims to provide users obviously with a little bit more privacy, greater assurance that their conversations are being kept private, and anything they sent in vanish mode or view once mode, you can't screenshot it. So it'll remain confidential. Lastly, Instagram continues to innovate with its notes feature, which I still haven't used. If you have, tell me how you're using it. They're basically testing a filter in the Reels tab that will only show Reels that are accompanied by notes. So this allows users to engage with content that their friends also have engaged with, which should foster community and conversation through shared interests and shared reactions. Over on Threads, they're enhancing the functionality with the introduction of analytics and post scheduling features. A little bit behind. These tools will provide creators and marketers with critical insights into the audience, their interactions, the way people are engaging with things, and give them the ability to plan and schedule ahead for optimal engagement. I personally think this update's coming a little late, and perhaps it's part of the reason I'm not even on Threads anymore. I hardly ever use it. Are you using Threads? Are you one of the first people that like jumped on it, but now you don't use it anymore? Or did you jump on it, stay on it, love it? I'd love to know your thoughts. Okay, let's talk TikTok. In a bold move to boost its user base, TikTok is now offering cash incentives to attract prominent creators from other platforms like YouTube and Instagram. Basically, they're trying to be a little bit more aggressive in their efforts to maintain explosive growth and counteract kind of the plateauing user engagement in certain regions. If you haven't already seen, I think I've talked about it before, but Instagram did use this strategy and it did help on Reels. Basically, they would incentivize creators and say, I get these notifications all the time. They're like, if you post 5 Reels in the next 3 days, we'll give you $100 if it gets this many views. And they're basically just trying to incentivize me to keep posting. This one is unique. TikTok is testing the integration of Amber Alerts within the For You page. So basically, they know people are on this app all the time, and this is a way that they can basically alert people, hey, missing person in your area, using your geolocation, etc. I think it's pretty cool. I feel like we get these Amber Alerts on our phone, and they are really helpful to kind of widespread news really quickly, and since a lot of us are on TikTok as well, maybe it'll help. Okay, Meta. Meta's exploring new frontiers with its AI chatbots. I've talked about this a little bit, but basically now they're focusing on celebrity voices rather than visual likenesses. So this comes from a shift after noticing that the celebrity bots weren't as popular as everyone thought they would be. So the celebrity voices are aiming to draw users in with more like a novel approach to the interaction. But what do you think? Do you think that's going to be something people want to use and interact with and play around with? Like, do you want to go talk to a fake Snoop Dogg? Like, let me know what you think. Okay, didn't realize that I had this contrast thing going on my face. Shiny. I'm not going to refilm this, I'm so sorry, but I hope that these updates are really helpful. So please tell me if they are. Leave me a comment. What do you think? I want this to be interactive. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to learn from you as well. Like, tell me what you think about the Snap Map coming to Instagram. Tell me what you think about the chatbots on Meta. Are these things you're going to actually interact with? Do you think others will? Let me know what you think. And have a good week.